On September 1, 1985, under the North Atlantic, a camera moved through dark waters. Slowly, it descended to 1,000 meters, 2,000 meters, and then 3,000 meters. Sailors aboard a ship watched anxiously. Suddenly, they spotted something: the Titanic. The camera revealed a large ship 3,810 meters underwater, split in two. The front half was visible, but the back half lay 800 meters away. Overjoyed, the sailors took numerous photographs. The following year, they returned with more advanced equipment, capturing detailed images and even peeking inside through windows. A film showcasing these findings was later released, captivating audiences worldwide. But questions remained: who built the Titanic? What happened? Why did it break in two and sink? What of the passengers? This is their story. The Titanic was constructed by over 15,000 workers in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Construction began in 1909 and was completed in 1912. It was the largest ship of its time, weighing 46,000 tons, 265 meters long, and 28 meters wide. The Titanic was equipped with 3 large engines and could travel at a speed of 46 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest ships. The ship featured 16 compartments and 15 emergency doors, designed to contain water if any compartments were breached. The Titanic was considered unsinkable, and its luxurious amenities, especially for first-class passengers like Mr. and Mrs. John Jacob Astor IV, rivaled the finest hotels. The first-class areas were opulent, including suites with multiple rooms. Notable passengers included the wealthy businessman Benjamin Guggenheim, Colonel Archibald Gracie, and Mr. Isidore Straus, owner of Macy's department store. The second-class accommodations were also impressive, surpassing the first-class offerings on many other ships. The third class, or steerage, was simpler but provided many with an opportunity for a new life in America. Among these passengers were young women like Carla Jensen from Denmark and Anna Terha from Finland. The Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England, on April 10, 1912, stopping in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, Ireland, before heading towards New York. On board were 325 first-class passengers, 277 second-class passengers, 706 third-class passengers, and 898 crew members. The ship was like a floating city, equipped with everything from luxurious dining rooms to music rooms. As the Titanic crossed the Atlantic, radio operators Jack Phillips and Harold Bride were busy sending and receiving messages. Some of these messages warned of icebergs in the area, but the ship maintained its speed. On the night of April 14th, the sea was calm but cold. At 11:40 p.m., lookout Frederick Fleet spotted an iceberg directly in the Titanic's path. Despite efforts to steer clear, the ship struck the iceberg, scraping along its side. The impact was felt throughout the ship, but many passengers remained unaware of the seriousness of the situation. Captain Smith and designer Thomas Andrews inspected the damage and quickly realized the ship was doomed. The Titanic's design allowed it to stay afloat with up to 4 flooded compartments, but 5 were already compromised. The order was given to launch the lifeboats and to send distress signals. The nearby Californian did not respond, leaving the Carpathia, 92 kilometers away, as the closest help. Despite sending distress signals and launching rockets, the Titanic's SOS went unanswered by the Californian, whose radio operator was off duty. The Carpathia eventually responded and began racing to the scene, but it was hours away. With limited lifeboats, priority was given to women and children. Many lifeboats left only partially filled, as passengers were reluctant to leave the seemingly safe Titanic. Notable figures like Isidore and Ida Strauss chose to stay together on the ship, while others struggled to find a place in the lifeboats. As the Titanic sank, passengers faced freezing temperatures in the lifeboats. Some, like the ship's band, chose to play music to calm those around them. Others, including wealthy businessman Benjamin Guggenheim, resigned themselves to their fate. The ship's stern rose into the air before the Titanic broke apart and disappeared beneath the waves. This tragic story of the Titanic remains one of the most poignant maritime disasters in history, highlighting human bravery and tragedy amidst a night of unimaginable chaos.